right, Wagwan, 1878 Casuals. We're brought to you by Lumumia and Terrace Colt USA. I'm Sinatra. I'm here with Face. Woo! 3-1 win over Fulham. FA Cup quarterfinals. We're going to Wembley in the semifinal. I want to be honest with you. We were going out today until the incident with Willian in the box. Him getting sent off, Mitrovic getting sent off, the gaffer getting sent off. That changed the whole game for us. Before that moment, we didn't look like scoring. We didn't look like keeping the ball. They were the better team for about 50 minutes, 60 minutes. They lose their heads. All of a sudden, we're back in it. Bruno scored a great penalty. Sabitzer gets in the box. We're waiting for him to get into the fucking box, make a late run to the box. Gets in, brilliant finish. And then Bruno, obviously, another rifle and finish it off. But terrible game. We looked like awful before the penalty, and I think we got a little lucky today. We got a little lucky, but some days you get lucky in football, some days you don't. So we're through. What do you think about it, Face? Gonna take a sip of whiskey.
Yeah, I felt that we when you're missing someone like Casemiro, the midfield it gets lost. Nobody was able to take control of the midfield, and we've all said it through the whole match. It was like something is missing. So I felt it was going to take individual brilliance to get this one. I think we had the better team. You're right. It wasn't until Fulham lost their heads, but that's okay. You have to be professional in big matches like this. You can't lose your head. And I felt like our guys, they fought. I was happy with Sabitzer. I just didn't understand his role yet, but I'll watch the film later. Harry Maguire wasn't shitty. He was okay. I think we won in spite of everything. Okay? We just know now, next time you see us in the FA Cup, it's going to be a stronger squad. You're going to see Manchester United. Yeah, we won 3-1. It's flattering, but we'll take it. We deserve it. We've had I'm not going to go into the referees. It was just an up and down game. No one got control of the midfield. Teams, we got to do a better job with possession. We're continually turning over the ball way too much. Wasteful shit too. It's like you have time on the ball. Why just kick it to no one?
I feel like McTominay sometimes he kind of panics a little bit, right? Especially when he's pressured. Like he's not great holding the ball.
Scotty.
I know you love Scotty, but he's not great.
Before this game, we all felt Scotty should have taken hold. We needed him to show us more, and it's Scotty. But all in all, we're over the moon. I'm delighted. I don't give a fuck. We won 3-1. We're on to Wembley.
That's all that matters. The score.
And Eric Ten Hag, we trust. Sancho, I don't know. Sancho, that's another video. But I'm very happy. We're going to get some more of the boys in here to talk about it. 1870 Casuals, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Don't be soft. Comment. Who's up next? Over the moon, about to go get drunk.
1878 Casuals, Sinatra again. I'm here with Mark Berry, New York Reds, Irish legends, Men in Black legends. Go on, mate. How do we feel today?
We feel relieved right now. We were shit for the first hour. No control in the game. Even with Casemiro lately, we've been struggling to control games without Eriksen. Once Casemiro and Eriksen are gone, we can't control the midfield. We can't pass it through the lines.
We look like United of old.
We look like Rangnick's and late-day Solskjaer's United. I heard Casey talking about Sancho. Sancho, I thought was rubbish, but made the first goal.
Yeah.
He was involved in the first goal, and I don't know if you noticed the second goal, his little pass in the channel for Shaw to cross the ball. So he was involved in both of our goals. As far defensively, we were under pressure at times, but they didn't create too many chances.
No, nothing clear cut.
No, not really. There was no cohesion, and it's been happening too often lately. We have to get a grip on games. We have to find out a way if or in the case of today, 2 of our midfielders injured. We have to find out a way to work around that and to play a different way if we have to.
Without Eriksson, do you like Bruno playing deeper?
Yeah, I mean, well, if we have Casemiro, no, I like Casemiro with Sabitzer and then Bruno in the 10, and then we need to get Sancho more game time. He needs to play more. He needs to.
But what do you see as his best position? Is he better out wide, or is he better
he's wide left?
like wide?
Which is tough because that's Rashford's position.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to move him around, maybe rotate him and Anthony. In fairness to Anthony, again, everyone talking shit about him. I thought he changed. I thought maybe not changed the game, but I thought he had a very good positive impact when he came on. I'm just fucking relieved we're at Wembley. I tell you what, if we play like we did today against Brighton, we're fine.
It's gonna be bad, yeah.
But again, fingers crossed. That's a whole month away. Well, more. It's like 6 weeks away.
Yeah, something like that. So there's time to.
Hopefully we have Martial, Varane, Casemiro, and Eriksson
Full strength squad
in that
the
team.
run-in.
And then we're a different team.
Yeah.
We're more solid defensively. We're better on the ball.
So we're relieved. We're into the semifinals.
Wembley again. Here we come.
Wembley again. We're through in the Europa League. So
Look, the cup treble is still on. Honestly, in City, unfortunately, seem to be just hitting their stride.
Yeah.
Do I fancy us to beat them in the final? No, but
anything can happen. Anything can happen. So up the Reds. We got to get these Glazers out.
Yes.
Somebody, Qatari.
Hopefully by the time the semi-final comes around,
We'll
we'll have loads of fucking money.
We'll know what's going on.
Loads of fucking money.
All right, Wagwan. 1878 Casuals again. I'm here with English. How do we do today? You're feeling relieved?
I believe we had him from the beginning, but we like always just making it difficult for ourselves. It's like this right now. All the overachievers have just finished the LA Marathon, right? We got to make it a big ordeal. We got to be in pain when we do it. But again, how many times have we said this season how the team just keeps coming together, which as a true football fan, as a true United fan, that does me the best. I mean, obviously I want to win. Obviously I want to win every game and every trophy. But just seeing the guys coming together as a team is a win for me this season after the last couple of years. Credit to Fulham where credit's due. I mean, talking about throwing the game away, but they were going to be a threat and they were going to be a danger. Those sendings off, man. I mean, that is the ultimate unprofessional. You got to say, I understand he was a little bit upset, blah blah blah, but what a plonker. I mean,
think about it. They could have been only down to 10 men with Willian off. Even if we score the penalty, they could hold on with 10 men and get extra time, and they totally lost the plot.
I think the pressure of the penalty honestly would have been different if they were 10 men and not 9. And just the way that he lost the plot. We had them. We owned them.
Oh yeah.
Because they were off their game. Even the guys who didn't want to get involved, it was just and he. I mean, if I was a Fulham owner or a Fulham manager, he'd be done.
Oh yeah.
Because there's getting upset. There's backing your teammate, and there's not liking the call. That unexcusable. And we've complained about referees this whole season, but that you just can't do.
No, you've never seen a United player get in the ref's face like that.
Even if the call's wrong, you have to. I've said all season. We need to reevaluate these refs, but you've got to, on the day, the referee's decision, it has to be, otherwise it's even more pandemonium. But after that, I mean, the goal's fantastic. I mean, Bruno, I mean, you want to be on the end of that when it landed.
And he was having a bit of a stinker beforehand, right? Like he was giving the ball away a lot. He made a couple of poor challenges.
Yeah, I think it's like anything. I think when the competition's there, we perform, and when it's not, we get a little bit lax because we're tired. We've had a lot of games. A lot of pressure. I mean, is he captain? Is he not? Maguire, blah blah. I mean,
there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
Exactly, and I think a credit to him in keeping himself together. Let the team follow, and the team follow him. The fans love him, and again, as I said to anybody who listens, it's not personal about Maguire. He just hasn't got it. He's not a United player. He just hasn't got the ability.
But to be fair, he was serviceable today, right? He did all right.
Yeah, but then that's today's all right, but it still wasn't good, was it? And you can't be all right for United. You just can't.
I mean, he doesn't have the future of the team, you know. But if he's playing well now, he can at least go out with a couple of trophies under his belt, right?
Yes,
Probably
he
never win
got
anything else
to
the rest of
walk
his
up the
career.
steps and got to lift the trophy, which not very many individuals ever get to do.
No.
He should count his blessings and jog on. But anyway, we won the day. You know, Brighton's going to be, you know, listen, they're going to come out and they're going to give it a go because why
We
not?
can't play like we did in the first half today against Brighton.
And Brighton, they're going to be hungry. It's their cup final, obviously, almost their cup final, and they want to beat United. They want to get to the final for their pride and for their money. Hopefully, City will stumble just to get embarrassed. But you know, I mean, let's face it, the bookies want Man United and City to be in the final, don't they? Just for the bums on seats love. But anyway, again, up the Reds. Glazer's fucking out, and stay tuned for the 1878 Bible.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Bible coming. So, up the Reds, Glazers out. I'm Sinatra. Be sure to like and subscribe. And once again, as always, we're brought to you by Moo Mia and Terrace Colt USA.
What's up, guys? Patch here, 1878 Casuals, here with a familiar face, Pops, the gaffer. What'd you make of the match? It was pretty fiery.
Pretty fiery, pretty intense there towards the end, and I thought it was going to end up a tie.
I did too.
But, you know, they imploded.
They kind of fucked themselves, didn't they?
Absolutely they did.
You can't touch the referee.
Cannot touch the referee at all, and he did a lot more than touch him.
He did.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And the handball was obvious.
Yeah.
And then the manager losing his cool too, was not cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they imploded. Yeah.
You think it was a question of, or a situation of them, I don't know, perhaps not being familiar with the territory and getting a little, you know, over passionate, or
Well, clearly they wanted it, you know,
Yeah.
as they do. I mean, they haven't had a good season, and so you know they wanted something out of it, and they got the better of them.
kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Shot themselves in the foot, no question about it. Yeah.
Who was, because I know it wasn't a great first half.
No,
It wasn't really even a great second half.
no.
But we managed to pull it out somehow.
Well, sometimes that's what you do.
Yeah,
You know,
it-
some of these things are not pretty.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the nature of the beast. And
They can't all be zingers.
no.
Who was kind of the standout player of the match for you, of the squad? I mean, obviously Sabitzer got his first goal,
Sabitzer
which
got
was
his
great.
goal.
You'd love to see that.
Yep.
Because you know Sabitzer actually wanted to be here. So
Yeah,
the fact that
yeah,
he
right.
scored his first
Yeah.
goal was really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of, you know, if nothing else, it's good for the confidence.
Gives him some confidence.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
I like him as a player too.
Yeah, I do too.
You
I mean,
know?
and you know, we talked about Veghorst and how he just, you know, he may you know, bugger a few chances here and there, but the man works his ass off.
He sure does.
You got to respect that. You got to give him credit for that. But
Sure
who was your sort of player of the match?
Oh gosh, boy, that's a hard one. I think a lot of them played reasonably well. Probably Rashford. And Sancho, although he nearly screwed up. Well, he did screw up the goal. Well, he didn't screw it up, but I mean, he should have done it earlier.
Right. Should have taken, and
Should have
that's
taken that earlier.
and that's kind of the problem that I feel like we kind of have is, and who was it? Bruno earlier in the game could have taken it first time, or he
Yeah.
had a chance to take a touch, but he took it first time.
Yeah.
And it's like it's either we take too many touches or not enough,
Yeah.
and there's no gray area.
And I think as always, you know, Martinez. That guy's probably one of the best buys we've had. Period.
Well, as you were saying, Casemiro and Martinez probably our best buys we've done in a while.
Yep. And Ericsson was not a buy, but
Yeah.
a freebie, but still a good acquisition.
Yes.
And hopefully he'll be back soon. Because
Yes.
we certainly miss him.
We certainly
I
miss
think.
him. I mean, Ten Hag was saying April, so perhaps by the time we play Newcastle, April 2nd,
Yeah.
we should have him back.
I hope
or
so.
soon after.
I hope so. Yeah, we need him. We need him.
He said he's progressing.
Casemiro's
really
got what, 3 more games?
well. He's got 3 more games, but it's Newcastle, Everton, and one more game without Casemiro. But so you know, it's not like we're playing Liverpool, excuse me, or Chelsea or anything like that without Casemiro. But we're still going to miss him, as
Yeah.
you know we saw
Sure.
today. The man's a destroyer. he runs that midfield.
Sure does.
We definitely missed him today.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we need him. We need them all.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think we're on tune for a good season. And it's looking like a City United final. We would have to guess.
Yeah. You'd guess.
We just joked earlier and said, well, they've got to get past Sheffield United, but
that's a brick wall.
It probably ain't difficult.
It's a brick wall,
But
right there.
But we'll see. So it could be a hell of a final.
Yeah.
And I think top 4 for us is, you don't want to say it, but almost a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to achieve what he wanted to achieve.
I mean, I think bar Arsenal, we are the best performing team in the league. And so you got to figure, like you were saying, top 4 is a lock. You don't want to count your chickens just yet because anything can happen.
Yep.
I mean, but you got to figure, we got at least 1 trophy.
Yep.
And top 4 is pretty much on lock. So already that's a successful season.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, what do you think we can? Is it too ambitious to go for the FA Cup and the Europa League and finish 4th? Come in with a domestic treble and win the.
No. If it's doable, it's doable. Absent any major injuries or compromising. The top 4 is the most important thing to me, right? So as long as you don't compromise the top 4 by doing the other 2, okay. But no, I think it's doable.
Yeah.
And depending upon what business we do in the summer, hopefully we'll make the team even better over the summer.
Well, now you figure it's not done, obviously, and dusted, but you've got to figure it's looking like perhaps the Qataris are going to be the new owners. And so we were talking earlier about, we could be top of the league. We could have won every game this season had we had a striker that was, a Kane or a Osimhen or somebody that's, a 20-plus goal a season striker.
Yeah.
So I was asking you earlier, do we go for Kane? Do we go for Osimhen? You said we go for Kane. I'm like, well, if the Qataris come in, we could get Kane and Osimhen.
You can do both, yeah.
And Bellingham.
And Bellingham.
There's no shortage of money there,
Yeah.
We get whatever we want. Yeah.
I mean,
But we've talked about this before. We need someone who knows where the goddamn goal is.
Yeah.
And Harry Kane knows where the goal is. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, and I think he's got to leave Tottenham. He's not going to win any trophies at Tottenham when he's 30 years old now.
Yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 years left in him, maybe. So if he has 2 good seasons and scores 20 goals a season, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, how long has he been at Tottenham for? And also,
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. And also, it's criminal for a player like Kane, who is as good as he is, to retire without winning any trophies.
Yeah, I agree. So, I'd be happy with Kane, but maybe there's someone else I don't know about.
I think it's between Kane and Osimhen.
Yeah.
And Osimhen is a baller. He's 23, 24. He's young. He's significantly younger than Kane.
How much would he cost? Do we know?
Well, like we were talking about.
They're both $100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
yeah.
we were talking about any 20-plus goal a season striker is going to be 80, 90, 100 million. That's just the way the market is nowadays. So you have to be prepared, no matter who you're going for, to pay that much. So the fact, the name is inconsequential. It's either Kane or Osimhen. They're both going to be around the same, give or take 10 million. So, but, like we said, the Qataris, maybe we just buy both.
It's possible. Possible.
Whoever gets the holding real one.
I can't see what that is. Oh, yeah.
Both. If we've got the money.
If we got the money, just go for it. And, you got to figure we could be a lot higher up in the league. I think now pretty much the title challenge is done and dusted. And we're all okay with that because we're still in the running for 2 other cups, and top 4.
Top 4.
Still a great season.
We started at the early on in the season, and I said, I'm happy with top 4.
Yeah.
That's what we should shoot for, and we get top 4. great.
And we got a trophy. And we're in the running for 2 other trophies.
Yeah, so it's not a bad season for Roller Club.
Not a bad season. Yeah, I'll take it. Especially with Ten Hag's first season.
Yeah.
When we weren't really sure what to expect with him. We knew he was gonna, bust balls and do his thing, but we didn't
Which
think.
is what he's done.
Yeah, which is what
We were talking earlier, the best thing they ever did was got rid of Pogba and Ronaldo.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
not worth it.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Bring some unanimity to the dressing room.
Yep. Love it. All right, guys. 1878 Casuals. Patch here with my pops. Lifelong United Red. Hope you enjoyed that fucking game today, because we sure did. Up the Reds. Get the Glazers fucking out of here. We'll see you next time.
100% sale.
All right.